Hello there again. Welcome to video number 2 about creating your Weebly site. So when we left off, I believe I had just selected this theme. You can go back and change the theme anytime you want. I don't really care for this one actually, but I'm just going to leave it for now. And the first thing that we ought to do is change where it says My Site to whatever your name is. So you should be able to just click right in there and delete and type in your name or type in something else that you would like that to be for your home page. So this is the home page when people log in, and they would come here and they would see this. Now I don't really want to keep this picture here, so you are allowed to edit the image, and if you just do a drop down, you'll have to go find one. You'll probably have to go find a picture that you would like, put it on your M drive or your H drive, and then upload it. I've already put a couple onto my desktop here, so I'm going to go find it. I'll just upload it. Since Clark Kent works at the Daily Planet, I'll show you this one first, which I don't think I'm going to end up keeping. This is a picture that was really way too big for that. This was actually a full page of the Daily Planet. It had an article about Superman on the front, and I would have put it there. But you'll notice if you do a large picture, part of it's likely to get cut off. You can try adjusting some of the features of it, but it's just going to take probably the top part of the picture when you do that. So I'm not going to save that. I'm going to try my other image that I found, and I will see if that one works out a little bit better. So let me go to upload image and try this other one that was a little more narrow. I still don't know if it'll work, but we'll give it a shot. Download that, and that looks a lot better for me. So I'm going to save that one, and you have the choice of saving it to all pages or just to this page. I'm going to go ahead and just say all pages for now, and again you can go back and change that later if you want to. So as you're searching for a picture to go here, when I found this online on Google, it was this kind of rectangular shape because you're just looking for a title, a kind of a title type of a picture to go in there. Or again, you can just find some weird colors or things and put them in there. And remember, you can always go back to theme and look for a different layout if you want to. Take a look at that. And if you want to do that, again, you just click on the theme button, change your theme, and you pick another one. Now, when you do this, I believe it will not keep the picture that you just put in there. So I'm going to close out of that and just stick with what I have for now. The first thing I want you to do is make your about page. And to do the about page, what you're going to need is the little thing we did in class that you're working on where we did the coding. And I made this code here that I showed you yesterday in class. So we want to turn this into our first page. And to do that, all you do is copy all of the HTML part of your project and copy that, and then you can just get rid of that page. And the nice thing about Weebly is that all of these things on the left side of my screen here, you just click and drag those in here, and you basically just type. Now it's really pretty simple, but since we have a code, we're going to click this one, embed code, drag this in here and place it in there, and it's going to give you this area. And what it says for mine is it says click to set custom HTML. Now the reason I selected again that particular code or that box is because this is code that I made from the project. And you click on it and you hit edit custom HTML. Then you do a right click, paste, and you'll see the code that you typed, and then you go publish, and it says choose your, okay, I wasn't expecting that, choose your website domain. There it is, continue, and it published it for me just like that. Clark Kent, photoing Superman. I am a newspaper reporter and have been fortunate to find amazing pictures of our local superhero. I'm not a huge fan of this color, so I'm going to have to change my theme up a little bit. One other thing, anytime you do a change, like if you want to bring in a picture, you just click this publish button right up here, and it will automatically publish it online for you. So the next thing I'm going to ask you to do real quick is, and you don't have to finish this part today, but something to start thinking about and do when you have time within the next couple of days, is to think about a couple pictures you'd like to put here on your first page. If you want it to be of yourself, that'd be fine. Since this is password protected, it shouldn't be a problem. And you can put a picture of yourself on here. If you don't want yourself and you want to put something that has to do, I know some of you are writing things about video games. If you want to put a picture of the video game or a picture for your dog, I don't care. Just as long as it's appropriate, that'd be fine. So you'll have to take that, and what you need to do is you need to set up a folder on your M drive or your H drive that is just pages or images for your web page. And that will help you a lot if you kind of organize folders that you can have access to. It'll just make your life work a little faster if you save them in the same file when you download them from Google. So let me show you real quick. If you want to insert an image, you're on the Build tab here at the top, okay, and you go over to see all these buttons under Basic. It says Image. You just click, drag that image, and you can put it anywhere. I'm going to set it to I want it to be to the right of my text. So when I did that, notice what happened. It kind of pushed my text over there, and you can change that if you don't like the look of it. Click on Upload Image, and then you basically go find your image. If you open up the two windows, you can click and drag it in here. I didn't do that, so I'm going to have to go find mine. Again, I have a separate drive where I save my stuff. So here's my Clark Kent website. So again, on your M drive or H drive, you need to maybe make a folder that says my website. And within that folder, start dropping the pictures. So here's a few images of Clark Kent I found, and I thought this press pass image was pretty fun to do. So I'm going to stick that there on my page. Now you can stretch the size of that. Since this press pass is has that white box around it, I'm going to just drag that over a little bit, call that good, and go back and publish the website. I click the publish button, and it says website published. It shows me the address right there, and we call it good. Again, I'm still not a big fan of this text here, so I'll probably end up changing that because it's really hard for me to read that. Let's take a look and see what it looks like. Okay, the last thing I'd like to show you is how to access the website. So I just did this, created this home page. I'm going to create a new tab, open up a new tab, and I'm going to type in now my web address, which was Clark. It's already in there, clarkcomputercst.weebly.com. But you'll be typing in your personal site that you had, and you hit enter, and that's not what you're going to see. And it's not showing that is because I just got in there. What you're going to see is it's going to ask you for a passcode. Okay, and the passcode for you is Wildcats with a capital W, like Chisholm Trail Wildcats. Capital W Wildcats. Do that, and then you should be able to see your website. If you type the URL in correctly, that should all happen. And you can see on the screen that it all came up, what I just did there. And that's how you make a basic page there. I hope that worked out for you. Do that, get that done, and you can go back and edit your typing and your About Me later. But see if you can get a little something in there, a little blurb, and then drag in an image, and that would be an awesome thing to get done for the day. Let me know if you have questions, and we'll talk to you soon.